All right. Awesome. So we want to thank you guys for being on. If you are on and you're a guest, if you're a friend or family member of someone who begged you to be on or who asked you to be on the Zoom tonight, we're excited that you're here. My name is Hilari Courtney, and my husband and I have been using Isagenix now for over 10 years, and we just love it. And we got started with the company because I was looking for more energy. I was looking for better sleep. I was looking for something to give me weight loss. And in my career, I was just doing what I needed to do at my job. I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't love it. I would tell my husband every night, like, there's got to be more to life than what I'm doing right now. I just didn't feel like I had any purpose, and I just didn't feel like I was making a difference for anyone else. And so about that time, I got an email from a friend, and she just said, hey, we started using these products and we love them. You should come to Salt Lake City and hear about it. And we live in Northwest Missouri in a little town of 1,000 people. And my husband was like, we don't need this stuff. Why are you going to go there? And I was just intrigued by the products. I was intrigued by some of the information that she shared with me. So I flew to Salt Lake City 4 days later. So if you're just watching this from your house, you got off really easy because I actually had to get on an airplane and fly to hear about it. And when I got there, you guys, there were like 150 people, and they were all sharing their product testimonies. And it was amazing to me because whether people wanted to build lean muscle, or if they were athletes wanting to, have better performance and endurance, or whether it was someone who wanted to lose 50 pounds, someone who wanted to lose 10 pounds, just no matter what the solution they were looking for was, they could use the system and they could all have results. And it was really impressive to me that over 96% of people who use the products get the result they wanted. And so then the second day, they shared about the compensation and how you can get your groceries for free. Because to me, Isagenix is our food. My husband and I, we've got 4 little kids. They're 9, 8, 4, and 2. And so our kids take the shakes every single day. So it really is your groceries. And so for me, it was about, number one, the products and the products improving our health, but number two, that there was a way to get them paid for, and there was a way that we could earn residual income with them if we wanted. And so with that in mind, I came home, I ordered my products. I ordered the weight loss value pack, and I came home, started using them. And within my first month, I lost 14 pounds, which was awesome. But more importantly to me was my energy went through the roof. My sleep, I don't know about you guys, but like when I go to sleep at night, my brain never shuts off. Like I wake up a lot and I think, oh, I got to call that guy tomorrow. I got to follow up with this person. I need to buy milk. Like just all the things that your mind does at night. That's how my mind worked. And so with Isagenix, I noticed that on the 4th night, I slept through the night. And I called my friend and I'm like, do you think it's these products that we're using? The one that told me about it. And she's like, I don't really know. She was new with it too. She's like, just keep using it and see what happens. And, now we definitely know that is one of the biggest benefits of Isagenix is the sleep. So it helped with my sleep. And then for me, at that time, I wasn't a coffee drinker, but I got my caffeine through Dr. Pepper. And I literally drank like 4 or 5 Dr. Peppers a day, which I know to people that is crazy. It sounds crazy to me now, but then it was normal. And so just using the products, it really alkalines and raises the pH level of your body. And so I just stopped craving those acidic things. And, now I might have 1 Dr. Pepper a month if we're out for Mexican food or something like that. But we don't even have pop in our home. So it's really awesome what it's done for us. My husband was very skeptical. He's downstairs with our older 2 kids helping with homework, so he's not going to be on here tonight. But anyway, his story is he had lots of joint pain. He played college football. He's had 2 knee surgeries and a shoulder surgery. And so for him, for the first year that I used this, he called it my magic shake. And he was like, yeah, it can really fix everything. Like he made so much fun of me, honestly. And I was just like, Justin, it works. These people use it and it's worked for weight loss. It's worked for energy. It's worked for mental clarity. And I would tell him all this and he was like, whatever. So he would not take it. And actually he would tell you if he was up here, he dumped it in the driveway every morning for a year. And I didn't know because we lived out in the country and he would just do that. And one morning I found out and he almost died that day. And so I like wanted to kill him. But so anyway, once he started using it, he noticed within his first 2 weeks, He says he got up and he went to the kitchen in the morning, and he got to the kitchen and he realized his knees didn't hurt him that morning. And so that was 9 years ago, and he takes it every single day. Like I said, we're leaving for Mexico in 3 days, and literally we have a whole suitcase that is just Isogenics. And so it's like, should I pack more shoes or should I pack more Isogenics? And so the shoes have lost out on this trip. But, you know, we love it. We've got 4 little kids, like I mentioned. They all do shakes every single day because of the nutrition that's in it. So with our company, there's 5 main core products that are weaved through all of our solutions. So we have solutions if you want weight loss, if you want energy, if you're an athlete who wants better performance, or if you just want healthy aging. So we have all 4 of those categories. And with Isogenics, it's awesome because what you're able to do is pick the solution that works best for you. And then these core products I'm going to show you, all the same products are within all the different solutions. It's just how you use them. So like this is our shake. Our shake is awesome. It's an undenatured whey. It comes out of New Zealand because the cattle there have never been getting hormones, steroid injections, antibiotics. It's awesome protein, straight whey protein. There's no soy in our shakes or any of our products. It has 242 nutrients in it. It has probiotics and prebiotics, and it's just awesome. There's chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, 24 grams of protein. And so my kids love it. My kids do shakes every single day. And even my littlest one, he's 2 years old, and he does a shake every single day for breakfast. And a lot of people will say to me, you know, that's really weird. Why do you give your kids protein shakes? But it's really because, you guys, of the nutrition that's in these. You know, Isogenics was started to give people dense nutrition that we don't get from our average and everyday food. Even if you're eating clean, I talk to people all the time who tell me I eat clean. That's awesome. You know, like in the 50s, you could eat 1 bowl of spinach and get the iron you needed. And they did the same study on spinach in women in the early 2000s. And what they found is that you have to eat over 50 bowls of spinach to get the same iron that you did with 1 bowl in 1953. So it's just really important that you're supplementing and that you're getting your nutrients and your minerals through other sources. That's why we love this, because I know my kids are getting great nutrition every single morning right when they get up. So the shakes are awesome. They're gluten-free. So awesome. It's a complete macronutrient meal replacement, 40% carbs, 30% protein, 30% fat. So you just add it with water and ice, and it's everything you need. And I went to buy like there's a place in St. Joe where we live where you can go in and you can meals like for your middle day meal, like because we do 2 shakes a day for weight loss, and then, you know, for lunch you just want something healthy. So I went in to buy like they have pre-cooked meals like chicken breast and vegetables and stuff, and I went to buy one, and a lady was at the counter with a big canister of shake from this place, and she said, I just want a complete meal replacement. Is this a complete meal replacement? And she was talking about one of their big canisters of shake. And the guy behind the counter had no clue. And he was like, no company makes meal replacements. And I was just like, oh, like I just wanted to like stalk her outside and like say, no, take this. But I didn't, because I thought that might be crazy. So, but the shakes are awesome, you guys. Really great nutrition for your body. So you can do the shake with 24 grams of protein, or you can do our Isoline Pro. And this has 36 grams of protein. So this is actually what my husband and I both do. I lift weights, you know, 3 or 4 days a week. And so I love the Isoline Pro. It just helps rebuild your lean muscle. And it's awesome. So again, there's the regular with 24. You can get it in a canister or a packet, or you can get the Isoline Pro in a packet, and it has 36 grams. So a lot of our athletes use this. A lot of our guys who want more protein. The shakes have a 91% absorption rate. So it's awesome. So, you know, this one's got 24, 36. You're getting 91% of the protein that you're putting in your body. And I would talk to people all the time because, you know, we've been told since we were little, you are what you eat. And it's really, you are what you absorb. So, you know, if you're thinking, I already eat lots of protein, but you really want to know the absorption rate, because a lot of things like chicken and red meats, you know, don't have high absorption rates. They're more like 20 to 25% absorption. So you're not really getting as much protein as you think. So those are awesome. Our second pillar is Ionics. And our Ionics is, we call this liquid gold because it's the best. It has several properties. Number one, it's an anti-inflammatory. So it helps the body draw inflammation out of the system. So not just, for joint discomfort, but 70% of all disease and illness roots in your gut. So this goes in inflammation. So this goes into the body and helps draw that inflammation out of the body. Another thing that it helps with is it has 9 adaptogenic herbs. So it helps the body adapt to stress. So if it's physical stress, if you're an athlete, you'll have quicker recovery. If you have a high stress job, physical stress, emotional stress, whatever it is that you're going through, this makes a tremendous difference. They recommend 1 to 2 ounces a day. I do 2 ounces every day. I do 1 in the morning, first thing, empty stomach, before I have my shake, because the minerals that are in here help you to absorb the nutrients from the shake. So it's really important. If you're already eating healthy, but you're not getting the minerals you need, your body doesn't have a way to absorb them. The minerals are what allow your body to absorb the nutrients. So the Ionics is awesome. We packed a whole bottle of it. We're only going to be gone 5 days. We're taking a whole bottle of this with us because it's just awesome. And really, if you have any joint discomfort, my husband would tell you, he swears by this. He stands at the fridge and just drinks it like this. So we buy a lot of this every month because he doesn't measure what he drinks, but he feels awesome and his joints don't hurt. So that's worth it. So that's a little bit about the Ionics. Again, 100 minerals in every single ounce. So it's great. Okay. So our third pillar product or core product is our Cleanse for Life. The Cleanse is awesome. A lot of people hear cleanse and they think they have to be by the bathroom all day, but it's not a colon cleanse. So don't worry about that. It's actually a cellular cleanse. So your body has over 100 trillion cells. It actually cleanses your cells, cleanses your lymphatic system, your bloodstream, cleanses your whole internal system. And people are like, isn't our body already built to do that? Why do I need to do that? So what I say to people is, it's just like you change the filters in your air conditioning or your heating units, because they get dirty. You change the oil in your car because it gets sluggish. And when it gets all sluggish, then your car doesn't run right. It's the same thing for us. So if you're tired and worn out, the Cleanse is a huge part that will really help you. With our Cleanse, it's aloe based. So it's very gentle. You can use it every single day if you want. My husband does 4 ounces every night before bed. It's just kind of a light detox on the body. I like to do at least 1 full cleanse day a week. So yesterday I did a cleanse day, and you guys, I got up yesterday at 5 a.m. Did not go to bed last night till 12:30 this morning. So was up all day, was doing meetings, doing presentations. And I had the cleanse. I had a couple of our snacks, our Isodelites, and some whey thins. That was it for the whole day and felt awesome. So the Cleanse is great. And I dropped 3 pounds yesterday in 1 day. So I love the Cleanse. And so it's just awesome. But with the Cleanse, we've actually had now 5 different third-party peer-reviewed studies that have been done on our products. And just in 30 days, you guys, using the Cleanse, doing the 1 day a week daily cleansing, you're able to decrease the toxins in your body by 44%. And that is huge because now they're finding that so many, autoimmune diseases, allergies, asthma, just so many things are linked to toxic overload because the body was not built to process all the processed foods, the pesticides, the herbicides, what's in our air, our water. Our bodies are overloaded, and that's why so many people are sick. So if you can use the Cleanse and cleanse 1 full day a week or do the nightly like my husband does, it'll really make a difference for you. And so like my kids, like I mentioned, my youngest guy's 2, he does 2 ounces of this every single day. And honestly, like my 4-year-old, he's like addicted to it. He loves the Cleanse because we get it in little 2-ounce bottles as well. You can get it in this big bottle or little bottles. And so we had to move him to the top shelf of our fridge because he would get them and then he would have our 9-year-old open them for him. And he was drinking like he's a Cleanse addict because he loves the Cleanse. So the Cleanse is awesome for you. It just tastes like fruit juice. You'll love it and you're going to feel awesome. On your Cleanse days, you guys, your natural production of human growth hormone goes up over 1,200%. So if you're wanting to build lean muscle, at first when this came out, our athletes were like, oh, I'm not going to cleanse. I'm not going to cleanse. But what they found is that they're able to build lean muscle even quicker. It's anti-aging. It gives you energy. Yesterday I worked out, or I guess would have been on Tuesday. Tuesday I worked out with my trainer in St. Joe and did a cleanse, had been doing a cleanse from Monday night on. And I worked out with her, did a full hour-long workout, and she killed me, and I was cleansing. So, I mean, you can cleanse when you work out. It's awesome. And the nutrition in it is great. So that's our cleanse. All right. And then our fourth pillar. So you had cleanse, you've had your ionics, and you've had your shake so far. And then our fourth pillar is our vitamin pack. Our vitamin pack is awesome. I love this because when Justin and I started with Isogenics 10 years ago, they were all in bottles and we had to dump them out individually. This is so awesome. It's an AM pack and a PM pack. You can just take it with you. There's a men's and a women's. So your vitamin pack is going to have vitamin C. It's going to help with your immune system. It is going to have your omega. It's actually a pharmaceutical grade omega. So most omegas that you buy over the counter just have 3, 6, and 9 in them. But this actually has 5 and 7 as well. So it's just an awesome omega. It's sourced in the Norwegian Sea because it's where we can find the purest form of water on the planet. So you guys, the coolest thing with our products is that John Anderson, the formulator, he's made over 2,000 different formulations for more than 600 companies. Big companies like GNC, Joe Weider, Nature's Way, Metarex. But every company said, take out these 3 ingredients. We want it to be cheaper. And so after literally over 30 years of formulation for companies, he created Isogenics, and he just said, you know what, I'm not going to compromise my products anymore. And our company is celebrating its anniversary in March. In March, our company will be 15 years old, and it's a no compromise product. So that's why you're going to get the best of the best. That's why our fish oil comes from Norway, because it's the purest water on the planet. Then you're going to get this little black pill here. It's got 3 components. It's got D3, so for energy, for mood. If you live in Missouri or Nebraska or Iowa, where some of you guys are in here, Kansas, we don't have a lot of sunshine this time of year. I mean, this year it's been different, but typically like today was kind of muggy and gross. And so it really helps with energy and giving you the D vitamins that your body needs. It also has resveratrol, which is a great seed extract. So it helps with cardiovascular endurance. It helps with memory. And then it also gives you coenzyme Q10, which again, really, really helps with cardiovascular endurance. It helps with the vessels of the heart with as far as keeping those clean and open. So it's awesome. You also get in here, this is a men's pack. So you are getting, you can't see them very well, but they're green, 2 men's vitamins in the morning and at night. The men's vitamins have higher levels of zinc because they've shown now that zinc helps prevent prostate cancer. And then the women's have higher levels of calcium because it helps with bone density. And you also get in here product B. So product B you can get in the vitamin pack, and you can also get it by itself. And this is our 5th pillar. So these are the 4th pillar. This is the 5th one. You can get them in the vitamin pack, and you can also buy it by itself. So what Isogenesis product B is, it's a telomere support product. So if you're like, what the heck's a telomere and why do I care? So inside your cells, you have your chromosome. And at the end of your chromosome, you have little caps, and they're called telomeres. And those protect your cells. Those protect your body. So every single second that we're sitting here, our cells are dividing and the telomeres are shortening. And as they shorten, that's where degenerative illnesses, memory, all kinds of different things start to take place in the body, and none of those are good. And so Bill Andrews is a scientist. He owns a lab called Sierra Sciences, and he's literally spent his whole life researching anti-aging. And in 2009, him and his team of scientists won the Nobel Prize for their research in medicine for anti-aging. And what he discovered is that inside some of your cells, you have an enzyme that's turned on called telomerase, and it helps those cells as soon as they start to divide and the telomere starts to shorten, the telomerase goes in and says, wait, and it helps to lengthen and support the length of that telomere. So what Bill has tried to do was create, through botanicals and through antioxidants, that same thing happening in the rest of the cells of the body. So this product we've had now for 5 years, and they just keep improving it. This is called the 4th generation because it's the 4th edition we've had of it. And basically what it does, it goes in the body, and through antioxidants and botanicals, it's mimicking that enzyme in your cells so that the other cells of the body it's supporting your telomeres. So are we saying that you're never going to get the degenerative illnesses? No. But what we are saying is that, if you could push those off 10 years or 15 years, that would be awesome. And so Isagenix, does not claim to heal, cure, treat, support, any cure any illness or disease. But what we are saying is that when you flood the body with dense nutrition, that the body really does work to heal itself. And that's what I can tell you. I've done this now for almost 11 years. And my husband and I have helped almost 600 people get started on the products. And those 600 people have helped almost 200,000 people worldwide start on the products. And so we've seen amazing results with people putting this nutrition in their body and their bodies starting to heal themselves. So again, it's all about putting in the right nutrition. So with these products, again, we have a system for weight loss, we have a system for healthy aging, and we have one for energy, and we have one for performance. And all the systems encompass these products. It's just you do them differently. So like for me in my first month when I lost 14 pounds, what I did was I got up in the morning, I had an ounce of the Ionics first thing. Then I had my shake. Then I had a snack mid-morning. And then for me, I always did my lunch, like a knife and fork meal at lunchtime. And then I did a snack in the afternoon. And then I did a shake for dinner. And so that was how I did my days, 6 days a week. 1 day a week, I did the cleanse. So on that day, I did 4 ounces of the cleanse 4 times a day, all throughout the day. They give you snacks to use on that day. The snacks help balance the blood sugar. They have chromium in it. If you guys order the products, please promise me you'll use the snacks. The snacks are little tiny wafers, and people are like, those cannot make a difference. They make a huge difference because chromium balances the blood sugar. So what we find is if people don't use the snacks by like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they want to eat their arm off because their blood sugar has dropped. So if you use the snacks all throughout the day, like yesterday I was cleansing and I used probably like 8 or 10 snacks. I was up from 5 o'clock in the morning till midnight. So, a long time. And it just helps curb your appetite, keep you full throughout the whole day. So the snacks are awesome. With the weight loss system, you're also going to get 2 other elements. You're going to get Isoflush. It's a pill you take at night. It draws water to your colon and intestines, and it helps you just to get the excess bile out of your body that you don't need. Colon cancer has been the number 2 killing cancer in our country now the past 4 years. So it's just awesome. It helps with all that. Then you also get a product called Accelerator. None of our products have any ephedra, any stimulants. The Accelerator is like cayenne pepper, ginseng, cinnamon bark, and you take it in the morning and at noon with your meals. And it just helps to raise your body internally 1 degree. So it's like a natural thermogenic, helps you to burn stored fat. And so it's awesome. With our products, like I mentioned, there's no artificial sweeteners. Everything is sweetened with agave nectar and sugar beet. There's no artificial colors. And that's why with my kids, I love the products because I know how clean it is. I know it's really great nutrition for them, and it's going to give their bodies exactly what they need to increase their immune systems. They can fight off, whatever they're bombarded with. So we love the products. We literally, I just got in 3 big boxes today that we got in time for Mexico that we put in suitcases. We don't go anywhere without it. And like this trip we're going on, we went last year and we had 5 couples that went. And one of the ladies that works at the resort, she was in our room cleaning, and I happened to be in there, and we take a little bullet blender with us, and we had all of our shakes and our Ionics and our cleanse. And she said to me, your group of people is kind of strange. And I was like, okay. And she said, breakfast is included at this resort. And I'm like, yeah, we know, but we feel really great on these products. And so even though it's an all-inclusive, 1 meal a day, we're going to do our shake when we're there because we feel great and we have so much energy. And every night, I'm going to drink cleanse because I'm probably going to have margaritas during the day so I can cleanse at night, right? So Carrie's like, yes, that's right, baby. And I know I told my son tonight, I'm like, Mommy's leaving for Mexico in 3 days. He's like, is it for a business trip? I go, nope, I'm just going to go have fun with my friends. He's like, I don't really think that's fair, Mom. I should get to go too. I'm like, yeah, no, you're only 9. Someday, not today. So anyway, you guys, it's awesome. You'll love the products. There's a money back guarantee, 100% money back guarantee for your first 30 days. So anytime in that 30 days, if you say, hey, this isn't for me, the company will refund what you spent on the products. But if you use the products and you follow the system, you know, you're going to have results. And one of the best things is that people are there to help and coach you. So when you get started, whoever shared with you to be on here tonight, they're going to help coach you on the products so that you have the best results possible. And then they're going to help you, you know, if you want to share it with a friend, they're going to help you to do that as well. So when I got started, we were at a place in our life where we had more month than money. And I don't know if you guys relate to that or if you know people that relate to that. But anyway, I wanted to know how to get them paid for. So I always show everyone, because for us, Isogenics is our food. And I always say, like, food is our supplement, because from the grocery store, we get, you know, our fruits and vegetables, and we do our own beef. And so we have that. And then Isogenics is our staple. And so we love it. And we use everything that you see we use. And there's so many other products as well. There's snack bars, there's protein bars that have 18 grams of protein that you can use if you don't want to use a shake one day. You know, there's just so many different things, you guys, but it's super convenient. So I wanted to know how to get it paid for. So I'm going to show you guys how that works, because you just want to look at it like it's your grocery store. So hold on one sec. I'm going to pull this up here. Okay. And so you guys can just follow me here on this. So how it works, like with our weight loss system, we have two different weight loss systems. One is our 30-day getting started pack, and one is our 30-day President's Value pack. And that was the pack that I chose to start with. The difference is the 30-day has 68 meals. So 2 shakes a day as your meal replacement. 1 day a week you're going to be cleansing. The President's system, the value system, has everything that you get in the 30-day, but then it also gives you a full box of bars. So it's just awesome. It gives you a 6-pack of our E-shots, which are an all-natural, all-energy drink. I love them. I just had one at like 8:25, so I might be up till midnight again tonight doing stuff that I got to get done. But I love them. It's got a naturally sourced caffeine in this. It's called Yerba Mate. It's a leaf in Brazil, and it's amazing, amazing nutrition in that. You also get botanicals and antioxidants. With that President's system, you're also going to get your vitamin pack with the product B. So you're going to get your full vitamin pack for the month. It's got your telomere support right in it. It comes right in here. You get a box of our Isa Delights, which are a milk chocolate, and there's also dark chocolate. Those are infused with green tea. So they really help to curb the appetite, lift your energy, and you use those on your cleanse days or on other days as snacks. You get a blender that's got, you know, tops that you can make multiple shakes in the morning for your family. It's really just got everything in there so that you can try it all. And so when I was new, that was the pack I started with, because I wanted weight loss, but I wanted the snacks, I wanted the other elements, I wanted the vitamins, and I wanted the anti-aging. So that pack, for example, replaces 80 of your meals for the month. And so with those 80 meals, I always ask people, you know, what do you pay for an average meal? So today, for example, I did a presentation this afternoon at 2 p.m. and it was with 2 ladies. And I asked them, what do you pay for an average meal? And they told me $9. And so we'll use their figure. So if you're replacing 80 meals at $9 a meal, that's $720 that you're currently spending on those 80 meals. And some of that's from the grocery store, some of that's out to eat dinner with your family, some of that's through the drive up, some of that is if you go to Starbucks, you guys, it's ridiculous. I was in Indiana last week, and the lady I was working with said, hey, I'll just grab you and I a drink at Starbucks. So she got us both a tea, and it was over $8 for a tea, for 2 teas. And then yesterday, I went into a juicing store, an all-natural juicing store, and I bought a bottle of juice that was literally this size, 2 of them, and the total was $18.50 for 2 bottles of pressed juice. I know, Leon, I was like, your eyes just went like mine did. She's like, $18.50, and I'm like, for juice? And she's like, yeah, it's freshly pressed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. And so you guys, I mean, I'm just saying, that is for, you know, we're saying $9 for a meal, not just for a juice. And you're spending $720 on that total for the month. With Isogenics, that huge value system is only $559. And so in that, you're going to get, again, the shakes, the cleanse, the ionics, the vitamins, the bars, the isodelites, the e-shots, everything that you want. And the person that asked you to get on here tonight, they can show you a picture of exactly what you're going to get and show you everything that comes in there. But that pack is $559. So you can see you're already saving money over what you're currently doing. And that's not just meals, that's all your vitamins and all the other elements too. So with when I got started, one thing that impressed me at the company was that you could get your products basically free. So I always say to people, you know, like I shop for my groceries at Hy-Vee. So if I went into Hy-Vee and I bought all of our groceries for the month and the total was $559, and they said to me, Hilari, if you bring 2 of your family and friends in here this month to get their groceries and they buy their groceries as well, we're going to give you half of your grocery money back. You guys, I would get 2 people to go to Hy-Vee, right? Because I love it. And why would I not tell 2 people about it? And that's how Isagenix works. So for example, I started using the products and I told my mom and my husband, Justin. And so what happened was when my mom ordered the products, the company gives you an $80 bonus when you share with someone who starts with that value pack. And when my husband ordered the products, I got an $80 bonus for sharing with him as well. Okay, so anytime that you share with 2 people in the same week, and our weeks start midnight Eastern on Sunday night and roll to the next Sunday night at midnight Eastern, they double your bonus. So instead of getting 80 for my mom's, I got 160. And instead of getting 80 for Justin, I got 160. And then once you share with 2 people, the company gives you a bonus of $50. So if you add that up, that's $370 that you've earned back from sharing with 2 people that you love. So your total was $559 for your whole month of groceries and your vitamins and everything else. And you've already earned over half of it back from sharing with 2 people. And so, you know, that was easy for me to share with those 2 people. They're 2 people that I really care about. So the company's got an awesome program to help you get your food for free. It's called You Share, They Share. So here it is, You Share, and then They Share. So my mom goes out and shares with 2 people. She shared with my dad, and she shared with one of her teachers from school. She was a principal. And then my husband shared with 2 people, his brother, Bobby, and his grandfather, Dean. So when my mom shares with 2, she gets half of her money back. And when she shares with 2 people, the company gives me $100 for helping her to share with 2 people. Justin, when he shared with 2, he got half of his money back. Sorry, my dogs are wrestling. If you can hear him barking. And so when Justin shared with 2, he got half his money back. And then as soon as he did that, the company gave me $100 for helping him to get his 2. So if you add that up, you guys, that's $570. So just from me sharing with 2 and helping them to share with 2, my groceries for the whole month were free. My vitamins were free. My minerals, which are amazing, were free. Everything was free from sharing with 2 people and helping them share with 2. So, you know, you don't have to want to go out and, you know, tell people about Isagenix, but when you use it and you have awesome results, which you will, people are going to say to you, what are you doing? And you want to be able to say, I'm using Isagenix. Hop on here Thursday nights at 8:30. We do this every Thursday night, and you can show them how to get started. And if you do this, you guys, in your first 60 days with the company, good thing I don't get paid for my art skills. Your first 60 days in the company, they're going to give you an additional $250. So now you've made $820 and you only paid $560 for your food for the month. So you've paid for your groceries and then you've made an additional $260 on top of that to do what you want with, to order more products, to do whatever. So when I went and I learned about the nutrition, I was super excited about it, but I really was excited about, you know, the opportunity to have it paid for. And, you know, all this is great, but what I want to show you guys is this. So what they showed me that day when I went to that training was they said, you know, once you share with 2 people, you're eligible to start earning 6% on everything that happens below you, irregardless of the depth. So follow me here. So the lady that enrolled me, her name was Tammy. And then Tammy enrolled me. Okay, so what happens is I went out and I enrolled my mom and I enrolled my husband, Justin. And so my mom was an elementary principal and she's like, honey, I'm not telling anybody. I'm just going to eat the food. I'm like, no problem, mom. So, but as I kept sharing with people, my next person went right here. And then my next person went here because you're only building 2 legs. So as people are sharing, it's just falling below other people. So my mom, as soon as my mom got 2 people, my dad and one of her teachers, then even though she did not enroll these people right here, she started to earn 6% from their orders because they were below her in the tree. So it's really awesome because if you get started and you start eating the food, the person that shared with you is probably sharing with other people as well. And if they are, this is what happens. So I shared, just for an example, with my girlfriend Peggy. Okay. Then Peggy shared with her friend Kim. And Kim shared with her friend Carrie. And Carrie shared, Kim also shared with Bree. And then Carrie shared with Amy. And then Carrie shared with Janice. And then Breeze went out and shared. And everybody in here, Kim shared with more and Carrie shared with more. You guys, so what happens is, I didn't know any of these women except for Peggy. But all of them have went out and they live all over the country and they've shared with people and shared with people. And we earn a 6% residual from those people. Like, Leon, just shake your head because I can only see a few people right now. But you are enrolled by Bree, right? Is that right? Okay. So, and you live in Hayes? Is that right? So Leon lives where Bree grew up, in Hayes. So I've never met him before except for on these Zooms. But every time Leon orders the products, you guys, my husband and I earn 6% residual from that order. So if you can understand this, it's not just who you know, but it's who the people you know. And it's who above you, like as Kim is building her business, like Kim shared with Bree, and then Kim has shared with other people, and those people Kim has placed down below Bree. And so as these people order, even though Bree did not know them, Bree gets paid on them because they're below her. So we've personally shared, I think it's like 560 people, somewhere around there, in the past 10 years. So that's like 3 or 4 a month. It's not massive numbers. It's 3 or 4 a month consistently. That's the key, consistently. And those people, you guys have shared with over 190,000 people worldwide. And we earn 6% residual from every one of those orders. So when I went there that month, 11 years ago almost, and I had more month than money, and I saw this, I was like, okay, I know 2 people, and I can help them find 2 people, and I can help them find 2 people. And so you guys, I want you to see that. So, you know, that's what they showed me that day. They said, if you know 2 people and you can help them, you know, use the products and love it, and their lives change because of the products, they're going to go share with 2, and they're going to share with 2, and everybody is going to keep sharing. So just follow me here. $8,192 people. If you guys just look 13 levels down, so if I go out and share with 2, and then Justin shared with 2, and then his brother Bobby shared with 2, and then Bobby's guys shared with 2, and it just keeps growing. 13 levels down, you have 8,192 people that you're getting paid for. Even if you know 6 of them, you're getting paid for all of them because they're below you in the tree. So those people right there, if they're all ordering just 100 points of our product a month, and which we call business volume, and the average order is like closer to 150 to 160. So this is low. But if those 8,192 people, hey, stop. So if those 8,192 people, it's real life, people, it's real life. If those 8,192 people are all ordering just 100 BV a month, your annual income for your family, you guys, is $698,000. And I sat in the back of that room with more month than money. And I always tell people, like, we weren't poor. Poor is a mindset. We were broke. Like, we were at a moment in our life where things were just, we were just in this position. But we never had a poor mentality. And when I saw this, I thought, I'm going to go home and I'm going to give my family financial freedom. And I'm just telling you. And I just met with a lady this week that enrolled with us this week. And I sat in her kitchen a couple days ago, and she said, literally, she was one of the very, very first people I presented to 10 years ago. She came to my aunt's house, and my aunt let me have a presentation, and this lady came and watched, and she didn't do anything with it. And I sat in her kitchen this week, and she said to me, 10 years ago, you said, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go out, and I'm going to have thousands of people on my team. And she goes, we all thought you were crazy. And she said, I should have done it then instead of starting now. And I'm like, just start. Starting is better than not. And so, I mean, that was 10 years ago. But you guys, I believed that this could give my family freedom. And you guys, so the speaker, he said, not everybody's going to get 2 people, and people are going to send stuff back, and not everyone's going to go out and share like you are. So what if you fail 90% of the time, that you only had 10% success? You'd still make $69,800 a year having 10% success. And I promise you, it's 9:13, if you're on this Zoom at 9:13, or like Melanie's on here from out in Eastern Canada, I think I'm going to say the name wrong. Not Nova Scotia. She's probably like Hilari. She's going to text me what it is. New Brunswick, or I think it's New Brunswick. But it's 11:19 at nighttime there, you guys. And she's watching this because she wants to learn about the products, and she wants to be able to help her family. 10%. You do more than 10% success if you're on here at 9 o'clock at night trying to learn this. That's $70,000 a year for your family. And I sat in the back of the room and I thought, okay, I don't feel at 90% of anything I put my mind to, and neither do you, or you wouldn't be on here. And so I just came home and I fell in love with the products, and I just started sharing with people, and I was really passionate about it because I wanted people to feel as good as I felt. I wanted people to have the energy I had. I wanted people, to be able to have time and financial freedom. And that is what I am like, that's my vision now. That's my mission, is to help families have freedom financially, because it's not about the money. It's about the peace of mind. It's about the choices it gives you. My husband was able to retire from his job 7 years ago and come home with us. And it's just been amazing because we can be with our kids as much as we want. We took in a 17-year-old 6 years ago. He's a senior in college this year. We never could have done that financially or time-wise had we not been in Isogenics. It allows us just to give back to whatever organization, to our church, as much as we want. We're not limited by what we earn. We can just give what we want to give. And it's awesome, that you can get up every day and be passionate about what you're doing instead of go to a job just because it pays the bills. And so, you might be like, this lady's crazy. I just want to take the shakes. And that's totally awesome. You can just take the shakes and never tell anyone. But if you want, something more out of your life, if you want time and financial freedom, this is a vehicle that can give you that as well. We've been able to help over 82 families on our team reach a 6-figure income a year. And we have 2 other families on our team besides ourselves that earn a 7-figure income annually. And you guys, we live in a little town of 1,000 people in Missouri. We've got 4 kids and little ones, and then 1 in college. So, you can do this. It's just simply, being consistent and using the products and loving the products. Justin just came up here. Will you tell him real quick your testimony? He's coming in here. Hold on a second. You what? You're fine. Come on. We're done, so hurry up.
G'day, mates. Sorry, I'm doing homework with the kids.
I just wanted him to share, your experience, like your joints and what you thought about it at first.
Yeah, so I used to have a really active lifestyle, manual labor jobs, former college athlete, all that good stuff. And I had tons of joint pains, tons of, aches and pains as well. And I was real skeptical about Isogenics, the shakes, all that good stuff. And then, hey, Chase, what's happening? I see you laughing at me. But anyway, so I, over time, I finally got interested in Isogenics and started with the shakes. And then about, 6 years ago, they came out with the joint support. Started taking that about 5, 6, 7 days into it. I noticed I was having a lot of less aches and pains and stuff like that. So that's how I really got involved in taking the products on a day-to-day basis, more or less. So that's what got me excited about the products, and then just being part of it every day. So we love it. Love the comp plan. I really love the comp plan. That's kind of what gets me really excited and motivated. I was just in Portland helping a bunch of people get excited about the comp plan and making money and stuff like that. But just being a product of the product to start with is so important. It's so exciting. And so many people have so great results with the products as well. So you want to take over here?
Sure.
So anyway, y'all have a good night. I got to get back to doing child's homework.
Okay, awesome. So you guys, in closing, I just want to thank you guys for being on. If you have questions, the person that invited you on will help you answer those questions. Remember that you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try the products, and you will love them if you put them in your body every day. Like Justin said, he was really, really skeptical at first, but now he's such a huge advocate, and we just love it. We love helping people have, better health and time and financial freedom, and really living your life, doing what you want to do with your life instead of what you have to do. So anyway, you guys have an awesome night, and we will be on here again next Thursday, same code and everything. So if you want to get back on and listen, you can. If you want to invite family or friends on, because remember, when you share with 2, that's what allows you to start getting your products paid for. So have a great night, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good trip.
We will.
Hey,
Thank
Hilary. Hilary.
Yes.
Any code or anything, or do we have anything going on, or is the promotion
Not
free for free shipping?
Yes, so everybody has 3 for free shipping. So once you get started and you place your first order, then on your next 3 months, so not this initial order, but the next 3 months, you're able to earn free shipping from the company. And you guys, I've been doing Isogenics for almost 11 years. They've never done free shipping ever, and we have asked for it multiple times. And so we're really excited about that because it saves you like $20 a month times 3 months. So it's like $60 in savings. So once you order this first month, for your following 3 months, months 3, 4, or 2, 3, and 4, you'll get free shipping. So
Awesome.
yeah, it is awesome. So, yeah. Okay. Any other questions? No questions? Melanie, there's Melanie. See Melanie, wave to everybody, Melanie. How late is it there?
Canada.
Hi from Canada. Melanie and I met at a Mexican resort. How many years ago, Melanie? 3?
3 years. Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's been taking the products for 3 years, her and her husband.
I have. Yeah. And I love them. I just need to get a business going now.
That you can. You've got a great testimony.
I do. I'm just shy.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to make a list. You can do it.
I know.
Awesome. Anybody else have any questions? Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for being on.
Thanks.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
You're welcome.